Kill monsters.
Let's see the combat.
To gold. Shred them with your best move. Be careful though. They get pretty crafty when fighting as a unit. Grow crops. Chop wood. Mine ore. Trade goods for missing resources to craft the weapon you deserve. Suit up. It won't make you stronger, but you'll look absolutely fabulous. Choose.
Wait. What do you mean it won't make you stronger? Oh, these are skins. They're selling skins. What? How do you have fucking skins in the trailer, man? I mean, you can't have skins in the trailer. You announced that like after the game's out and people are already hooked. I mean, you can't like. How do you have microtransactions in the announcement trailer? I'm sorry, but this is too much. Wow.
Choose a set of talents.
Yeah.
Boost yourself with artifacts to become the ultimate war machine.
Yeah.
Use Fog of War wisely to hunt down and ambush your enemies. Attack
so you can kill other players.
To take your farming spot. Then chill in a city. Show off your loot and find reckless companions to take on a challenge that no one else has the guts for.
We will come again. We'll come again and see you in time. It's only those who win. Those who stand their ground. No one leaves until we're done. When we stand there,
Pretty big boss. Okay. The music's a bit much. I think it's a little cringy. The boss died in like 2 minutes. Like, was that like 1 minute? Like, what do you mean?
Sign up for beta at corepunk.com.
Okay, let's see what the hell this is, okay? I'll watch the reaction video in a second. What is this? Corepunk.com. Okay, what is this here? So it's got this weird little loading thing. Sign up. FAQ. View the trailer. Corepunk is an RPG with Fog of War and a seamless open world. Why is Fog of War a feature? Like, I mean, that's cool, but I don't know if it's something that I'd be that excited about. You know what I mean? Imagine standing still and autoing the boss. I don't have to imagine. I've seen Esfon's stream. Let's see. Thanks to the top-down camera in Fog of War, you'll be able to discover every nook and cranny. Corepunk offers a variety of professions, battlegrounds, and challenging monsters in unique camps, farms, and quest areas and profound lore. You guys like that? Okay, let's see. What is this? All right, so we've got a few pictures here. Give us your email. Please note that signing up will not guarantee you access to the closed beta. Okay, what's the FAQ? Game release date. Okay, so nobody, they don't know. What are the rules? Let me see here. Just a second. Let me just change the song here while I listen to this. Don't listen to this song either. I'll go with this, all right? What are the rules on the forum? You can view the official forum rules. Let's see what the forum rules are. There's some SJW rules. Let's find out. Forum topics. Do not be toxic. Moderators are not unaware of your messages. If you want all your users feel comfortable while chatting, stick to the topic. Okay, spam and trolling, disparaging, rude, and insulting behavior towards forum users, moderation, administration, and human dignity in general, social groups and others, threats in real life. Jesus Christ, posting porn, so there's no porn allowed in this game. Well, that rules it out for me. I don't want to do this either, okay? Yeah, this is great. Human dignity. Define toxic, we don't need to. Distribution of real life information, yeah, obviously, okay. Content related to the use of alcohol, okay, so you can't talk about getting drunk. Medency, what the fuck is medency? What is this even, what is this word? The condition of being a beggar? Oh no. So you can't beg for free shit in the game. I guess I'm out. Wow. Menancy in any form. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. So this is like the same usual bullshit you always see, right? Okay, let's see. What's the game's style? Okay, who cares? What's the business model for Corepunk? The business model will be announced soon. We are fundamentally against the pay-to-win model. Okay, so here's what the problem with that is. Let's talk about what the problem with what them saying that is. Number one, everybody's against pay-to-win. Wow, what a surprise. That's like saying, I don't like children to get cancer. Oh, wow, he said the thing. You know, everybody should get along. We should just accept each other for who we are. Oh, yes, yes. He's such a good guy. He's so understanding. Give me a fucking break, dude. Like, you're fundamentally against the pay-to-win model? Well, how do you fucking have a pay-to-win model if you're getting gear in the game, but you're able to buy cosmetics? You have a profit incentive that's directly contradictory with the reward structure of the game. How the fuck are those two things supposed to fit together? I don't know. Probably they won't. That's what happens. Cosmetics are not pay to win, dude. They are whenever they're the reward structure of the game. They absolutely are if they are the reward structure of the game, which it seems like it is, right? How do cosmetics help you win? Because cosmetics, the visual rewards that the player receives for completing challenges in the game correlate to the effort that they're able to put into the game and the success that they have. So if you make cosmetics as the reward structure in the game through getting cool looking armor that does interesting things that you're supposed to show off in cities, and then you have cosmetics that do the same thing, it devalues the in-game accomplishments of people that are actually trying to play the game. That's why it's bad. Do develop Corepunk. What are the controls using Corepunk? Okay, mouse, all abilities, use keyboard. Standard roles of a tank, healer, and DPS. Standard archetypes. Okay, that's good. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. I always consider that a good thing, okay? Yeah. It's bad, but it's not pay to win. Yeah, I know that. Okay, does it cost money to play? How can I join a closed beta? How will participants be chosen? Based on various factors, one of which is your forum activity. The full list of factors will appear later. Oh, so you've got to go on the forums. Okay, that's great. That's great. So let's see. PvE are planned in the game. 4-man raids. That's kind of cool, I guess. So, technical info. On what platform is it available? It's on PC. What engine does it run on? Unity engine. How do I contact customer support? Game servers, where are they going to be? Okay, that's fine. So, thoughts on the game, gentlemen? What do you think? Good game or not? Unity? I don't know what Unity is. I have no idea. Yeah, what is it? Looks cheap. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this just looks like... It looks like an isometric Wildstar. Like, the way this looks, just looks like an isometric Wildstar. That's pretty much it. I mean, look at the movement. Hate the movement. I mean, the movement is pretty slow. I'll definitely say that. Like, the only cool thing about this is a little bit of the raids, I think, are kind of interesting. Looks like your typical mobile game. I mean, the thing is with a lot of these games is that they could have a good and rewarding gameplay structure, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good, right? It's exactly like old League of... Yeah. It's basically like League of Legends. That was the first thing that I thought of, too. It reminded me a lot of it. MMO with Fortnite graphics, League of Diablo craft. That's basically what it is. Yeah, sure. How can we make people stop min-maxing and have Classic actually be fun? Simple. Stop worrying about the way other people are playing the game and have fun. It's simple. Yeah, you stop worrying about the way other people have fun, and it's solved. What is this here?
They just announced a new MMO this morning. Are you kidding me? It's an early Christmas present. Thank you, Santa. Maybe I should complain about MMOs more often, and then more of them will just get announced. Is that how it works? Is that how game development works?
Yeah,
so,
you just complain about it.
Announced this morning a brand new top-down action MMO RPG. It's really, there's some really, really cool things going on here. I'm pretty excited about this. All right, so let's check out this trailer, first of all.
Rating pending. Let's be honest, it'll be mature.
Okay.
Greetings, adventurer.
We're gonna go ahead and just skip through this.
This video is really bothering me. But let's take a look
Yeah,
at the combat
same.
again.
Kill monsters to earn gold.
Okay.
Shred them with your best move.
All right, I'm gonna go right to the end and just hear his thoughts.
To be honest, now, the trailer's a little weird. I really don't know about the narration. No offense to the voice actor. I think it's just...
It's a little bit too excited. Like, it is. I mean, it's like she's explaining going to, like, a fucking, like a cruise resort to Cancun where you get to go gambling on the ship. And she's talking about this game. You know what I mean?
The dialogue that you were given.
Shred them with your best move.
And the music choice was a little awkward.
We will come again.
Yeah, it's like, just remind me of, like, a fucking League of Legends trailer.
But who really cares? None of that stuff really matters.
No.
What I'm seeing here for, like, gameplay and systems looks really promising. Like, this looks really, really interesting. The movement speed might be a tad slow, but that could also be a good thing. Because, boy oh boy, a lot of action RPGs just basically sprinting from one group of 30-plus enemies to another and then AoEing them all down. So a more methodical
That's
pace
very
of
true.
combat color me intrigued, basically. Overall, initial impressions are pretty darn positive. The team behind this game is a fairly new team. They're called Artificial Core. Apparently, they've been building this team over the course of 5 years. I don't know if that means they've been working on Core Punk for 5 years. From how that trailer looks, they've been doing it for probably close to that amount of time. Like, it's looking pretty polished and put together at this point. And they did also mention that they're going to be looking to do beta in quarter 4 of 2020. What a pleasant surprise. To wake up to a brand new MMORPG that almost looks like it's practically done. It's fucking Christmas. I don't need any Christmas presents this year. I got a new sweet game to get excited for. All right, a new MMO.
Been a year.
What is happening?
In a year. I don't know, man. Color me skeptical. Like, I see this and I'm skeptical. That's really all there is to it. I'm just straight up fucking skeptical. I don't ever expect to see a good game until, you know, it actually comes out and I look and I see what it's actually like. I mean, a lot of these games, etc., are... Watch the Black Temple trailer. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Just give me a second. Black Temple trailer. Okay, is this it here? Yeah. Wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Okay, I'll watch this in just a second here. But what I was trying to say, right, is that play Hightail. I don't know what Hightail is, etc. You know what I mean? But New World beta in April 2020. Well, I mean, that sounds awesome. That's great. I'm more excited about New World. That's the Amazon MMO, right? Like, I'm much more excited about that than I am about this Core Punk game. Like, the game just seems, I don't know, it seems mediocre. It seems like a mediocre game that reminds me a lot of a slow version of League of Legends with less legends and more leagues. Like, that's basically the way that it seems like to me. I'm not particularly excited about that. I think that it's okay, but I mean, if the game comes out and it's fun, that's all right. But the combat doesn't really seem interesting to me. It seems very, very, very basic, and I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like it's going to give me enough control for it to feel fulfilling. You know, play the New World video. I've not heard of it. I'll look at that in a minute. Let me just do the Black Temple one first, okay?
So much time has passed. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Boldly said.
Now's the time. Unleash your wrath.
Oh, shit!
Curse on my people.
Such arrogance.
This is badass.
You are not prepared.
That's pretty fucking badass. Let's be real. 2020. Look at that shit, dude.
Unleash.
Dude, this part is fucking awesome. Look at that.
Unleash your wrath.
Holy
And
fuck,
end the
man.
curse on my people.
Such arrogance.
Let's make sure we have everything everything here is accurate. Yeah, so this guy's not ready for like, let me tell you something, he's not ready for Black Temple. the dude's in fucking, he's using tier 1 gloves, all right? Not necessarily the most exciting thing to have for somebody like that. It's certainly not, but, you know, that's okay. We'll let it pass. Same with like the humans and everybody standing next to each other. But yeah, all this does look, it looks pretty good. I just want to see the scenes and see what gear they have on there. Oh yeah, that guy's got a Nax Ramas cloak on the far left. Yeah, these guys are ready for Black Temple, man. Totally. At least they don't have any weapons from later on in the game. It seems like all... Oh yeah, oh here's a good one. That spear right there. That's from blacksmithing, from Vanilla WoW. Man, I think Illidan's going to come out ahead here. I really do. I mean, these guys are geared in Vanilla WoW gear. He's got Ashbringer. Yeah, he's obviously got Ashbringer, but still. World first Illidan kill, main tank at Thunder Fury. World first Illidan kill, the main tank at Thunder Fury. Is that true? World first Illidan. I don't think that's true. Maybe it is. Okay. I'm not seeing a Thunder Fury here. That looks like a King's Defender. And the other mace is the Mallet of the Tides that comes from he just put it. Oh, he put it on. He's got Thunder Fury. Oh shit. Wow. I think he's maybe just using it for the debuff, though. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, combat log? Yeah, exactly, dude. This is how the game used to be, man. Kungan 200 IQ. Yeah, he's putting it on for the debuff. That's pretty fucking awesome. Let's see, are they using it to tank Illidan, though? It looks like they're not using it to tank Illidan. Yeah, he's got King's Defender, man. And the main tank has Mallet of the Tides. Threat was super broken. Yeah, I know that. Only phase for debuff and aggro? I think so. I proc may have better TPS than any tanking weapon in TPC. Yeah, I know it's ridiculously good. Trust me, I'm fully aware of that. It's incredibly good. So, people wanted to see, do you know why Kungan stopped playing Classic? I don't know. He probably got bored. I can't really say, but what is it called? New World? This is the new MMO that people are talking about. Are you ready for a new world? Oh, is this it? What is a new world? Okay, this is the game that, this only came out... I don't know what the fuck this is. I'll be honest, guys. I'm actually excited for this game. And I know that people might be like, fucking idiot Asmongold, #ad. But from what I saw of it, it looked good. Like, I want to play a new MMO that's good. I just don't want to play some dog shit ass garbage. That's really all it comes down to, man. What about Lord of the Rings MMORPG? We'll see what happens. This is the new Amazon made this MMO. Alright, yeah, we get it. The tree has Roman numerals on it. Let's just get down to 1 and start this.
You know what? I've never actually made a standalone video on Amazon Game Studios' upcoming title, New World. It's one of probably 5 MMORPGs that I'm really excited for, mostly due to the actual subgenre of being a hardcore sandbox game, and that just being my absolute favorite in the MMORPG space.
Alright.
So the reason for this video really is for 2 things. The first and the foremost is to let you guys know that New World is teasing something with a countdown now for the last couple of days on their Twitter, which we will analyze a little in a minute. And
let's see what this Twitter countdown is. Twitter. Let's see. I want to see what the countdown is here. New World. It's all counted down to this. Now I've got to watch another fucking thing? I've got to watch something else? Why can't we just tell me what it is, man? I don't want to watch Game Awards, man.
The second, to just talk about New World.
Okay.
For those of you who have no idea what it's supposed to be, and then what I want it to be, and just my general thoughts and feelings about everything. I actually don't follow any social media at all for New World for whatever reason, strangely enough.
This looks really
I
good.
also never played the game despite being in the alpha test phase.
Yeah,
Because when I got invited, I just started making YouTube videos and I didn't think it would be a worthwhile use of my time to play a game that was heavily under a non-disclosure agreement, which I sort of regret at this point. I say that because I totally would have missed this update if it wasn't for a friend of mine who follows their subreddit letting
People
me know.
spam me about this,
They've
so I knew about
low-key
it.
started posting videos on their Twitter account with a tree slowly dying and a numeric countdown showing. This started at 5 and the countdown is due to end on Thursday the 12th of December, which would be presumably when they uncover whatever it is they're announcing. That's all we know so far. The community is speculating that they are going to be lining this up and announcing something at the Game Awards.
The map looks
which
interesting.
is on the 12th of December also. It's a pretty massive event and lots of eyes will be on it, but I have absolutely no experience with the event, so I can't actually say if they announce games,
I think it could be good.
release dates or stuff like that. So
I
just
do.
to say that's the pure speculation, that would be a nice coincidence if that's not linked. I think in October or November, I made a video that was about which MMORPGs are still scheduled to release in 2019, because we all know quite a few delays.
Like, what do you guys think about the game right here? Like, just like the graphics. I think this looks good. I'd like to zoom out more. I don't like being zoomed in this much. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Mal looks like shit. I don't know. Like, looks like Rust. Looks like trash. Looks mediocre. Atlas 2? Well, I'll play it this time. I would have played Atlas whenever it came out too. Looks soulless. I don't know about that. I mean, I think you have to see a little bit more of like the gameplay, you know what I mean? Reminds me a bit like Ark Survival MMO.
Have happened, and
Never played Ark.
some still have dates set of 2019, and it's 3 weeks away from 2020.
Yeah.
So I put that video together with ones that had hard release dates first, and then the ones that were least likely to release at the end. I say that to say this. I put Amazon's New World in that video, and I said, despite it having been in alpha and under an NDA, from what I've heard, the game was already polished and pretty much ready for launch. It just needed content adding and a few core issues resolved. So since then, the alpha servers have still been down. They took...
That's reassuring to hear, because usually nowadays they just put out the game. They're like, oh, you know what? We're done. Let's put it out there. See if they like it. And I fucking hate that shit, man. Whenever you have these fucking games that are getting released and they're not ready to be released. They're just simply not ready to be released. But they bring them out anyway, and you have to deal with the bullshit. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Their forums down.
Early access.
People were basically wondering whether New World was dead or not. Well, I've been saying for a while, I wouldn't be surprised if New World was just randomly dropped out live with absolutely no crazy press tour or anything like that.
I wouldn't
Just
expect that from
kinda
Amazon.
Like how Apex
I wouldn't.
Legends was announced, where it just sort of appeared out of thin air and then it was just live, like same day. Now, maybe that doesn't happen with New World, and maybe this announcement is just
Numbers feel
a beta
good.
test or early access or a release
Hitting
date
a 300 on a
few months away or
turkey.
something like that.
I like that.
But I want to believe that I'm right on this, and I'm now going to take you on the wild ride down the rabbit hole of my thought process on this, and you can tell me if you think I'm actually insane or if this makes
I
some
feel like
kind
the
of
game
sense.
looks really good.
So look at any Western MMORPG release in recent years. What do they all have in common?
They suck.
Press, marketing, buzz, developer interviews,
suck.
trailers, dev diaries, ways to get your name out
Oh,
there,
yeah,
spread
that
the
too.
good word, get people hyped for your
Okay.
game, right? It takes many years to build an MMORPG, even for established, experienced teams. So they fill in that time showing you stuff, so you then spread the word for them and you don't lose interest. Now, the reason I mention this is then compare all of that to Amazon and how Amazon Game Studios, and by extension their games, New World,
What if they're just
and
bad
the
at
Lord of the
marketing?
Rings MMORPG they announced recently,
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot in common. They don't do a whole lot, to be honest.
I don't know,
The game
man.
sort of appeared out of nowhere.
I think this looks
hasn't
cool.
had a great deal of press run at all. The studio in general is pretty quiet. They don't use their social media that much. Just think of this for a minute. They're owned by Amazon. They do not need media. They don't need the press to run the game.
They don't need
the
anything
hype.
because they're
They
fucking
literally own
Amazon.
the
Yeah, you're
second
right.
most influential, arguably the first most in going viral, marketing influential platform in our demographic. They own Twitch. They are developing this game to.
It's true. I
integrate
have to
with
like
Twitch.
this game.
They don't need to get the word out.
I have to
they
like it.
will release the game. And
If
it will
I
be
don't like
seen,
it,
will
I'm
be
fucking
heard, it will be
banned.
talked about, and
That's all there
played
is to
because
it.
They will plaster it all over that platform.
Yeah,
All
probably.
of this leads me to believe that they will be just dropping this game, no fuss, very soon. If it's not before 2012, not before Christmas, it will be very early 2020, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. I mean, to be honest, it's totally plausible that I just somehow missed all of this news that New World's been putting out there, but I legitimately had to go digging to find their social media. Like, think of how big Amazon is and how big of a deal it is that they're about to drop an MMORPG, and it's basically their first PC game. That is also a
They've got a
survival
lot
game
of, they've
and
got high
PvP, which is a
expectations. I'll
massive
say that for
market,
sure.
and their Twitter account has 13k followers, 800 tweets, 1.7k subs on YouTube, and 0 videos posted.
Yeah, their
This is what
social
I'm
media
saying.
presence
They've
sucks.
literally done 0 advertisement for this game.
Yeah.
If you YouTube search for trailers of the
People
game,
didn't even know what
there's
this
no
is.
actual official trailer, guys. I think the only official one I remember.
It's like you guys are getting hyped up, like, oh man, watch Corecraft, or what is it, Core Punk? Sorry, I forgot what the fuck it was called. And they've got like all this stuff going on. They've got this interesting trailer. They're trying to do this like big media thing. Everybody's talking about it, and I don't know, like I